Welcome. Hope you guys had a great weekend. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Hope you're ready for a great trading week. Today, we're going to open up with Bitcoin, guys. Looks like Bitcoin is ready to move again. All right. We had a gap up today. So price gapped up today. Let's see if you guys can see that right here. All right. So right here, Bitcoin gapped up right here. We were concerned of this white candle here that broke support, but moved up on Friday, but most importantly, gapped up here this evening. And we'll look to break through the resistance and then hopefully get through the high. The highs up here is at $111,000 on Bitcoin. Opened up this evening, all right, here on Sunday at 105. But good news, recaptured support here. All right, gapped up, and we'll look to break that resistance hopefully this week. We have some resistance here, right here. You guys can see that right here. And then we'll call this the high right here. All right, but great price action. We'll look for Bitcoin to move higher. Okay, so welcome, guys. Welcome on Friday. All right, on Friday, the Dow was up, right? So the markets did really well on Friday. Dow was up 443 points up. On Friday, we actually traded the US 30, and NAS. We had some good trades in both those markets. S&P was up, NASDAQ was up, and even the Russell was up pretty significantly too, right? What's that? 1.62%. That's pretty good for the IWM. The Russell actually broke resistance. All right, actually broke resistance here, the IWM. So that's good news. Buy signal is here holding firm. On the S&P, buy signal here holding firm and breaking resistance also. We'll take a look at the larger charts in a minute. NASDAQ, guys, nice price action. Buy signal here. We are close to the all-time highs on the NASDAQ. And then the Dow is right here, getting ready to break through that resistance here. So market's holding really nicely here. VIX is coming down, right? So the VIX is at 1677 here on the VIX. That's really good, right? We need the VIX to keep coming down, right? Below 20. Let's see if we can get into the low teens, like 13, 14, and hopefully below that number. Sectors are holding up nicely right here. In the futures market, all right, we got a nice bounce of the dollar, right? Good bounce here on the dollar. It was trading at 98 and change. We're back at 99. All right, we need that dollar to get past all of this consolidation in here, break through that resistance, hopefully, and move higher. Currently, the dollar is up. E-minis, all right, E-minis, Dow E-minis currently down, not by much. NASDAQ down, not by much, all right. S&P is down, again, not by much. And Russell is slightly up, okay? But we need the dollar to move, right, for Forex to move as well. All right, sectors, we want to take a look at the tech sector. Let's take a look. So the XLK, guys, looking to break through, right? All-time highs right here in the tech sector. Buy signal here, good price action. Markdown phase, markup phase, buy signal here. We have sellers are sitting here right at that resistance. All-time highs, right? So good price action. We'll look to break through this week unless something crazy happens. Now, remember, we have non-farm payrolls on Friday, right? So that will generally give us some direction for the rest of the month. And we had some bullish numbers, bullish price action after non-farm payrolls, smooth price action. All right, so that's great news there. Okay, so tech looks good, tech sector. The other one we were paying close attention to is the financial sector. Here, buy signal here, we're looking to break out. And then industrial. Industrial is actually breaking out. The The sad thing about industrials, though, we just don't have a lot of stocks, right, in that sector, but it is breaking out here nicely here. Okay. All righty. Like I mentioned, the VIX, guys, on the monthly time frame looks good. Monthly time frame, right? Big candle here keeps coming down. That's nice here. If we keep moving lower on the month, all right, we're still early in the month, guys. So nice move in the month. If we move lower, we could see this candle here for the month turn red like here, which would be absolutely awesome. Okay, the max sevens, right? Max sevens, looking pretty good. Tesla had gotten a lot of selling, still in some trouble there. All right, so we have a red candle here on Thursday, red candle here on Friday, so still has some trouble there with Tesla. The rest of them are looking good though. So Google looks good, buy signal here. Good price action. We need to break through the highs right here on Google, but good price action there. Amazon, buy signal here. We are moving up higher here. Resistance is right here. We need to break through and keep moving higher. Meta, Facebook, good price action, guys, on Facebook. Look at that. Buy signal here on Meta. Keeps moving higher. And we have resistance. Let's call this a high right here. At 733, it's at 697. All right, so pretty close to getting past that high there. Apple has been struggling a bit. Okay, so let's do this on Apple. Our previous buy signal, guys, was last year. Can you believe that? Back in December, we haven't had a buy signal on Apple on the daily time frame since December of last year. All right. So we have a triangle going here, all right, right, might have a little bit of a channel here going too, all right, so channel here, all right, so we can see, right, Apple breakthrough here, give a buy signal, but too early to tell. NVIDIA looks good also, guys. Look at NVIDIA, buy signal here, good price action. Closed on Friday right at that first resistance level here. All right, on NVIDIA, buy signal came in at 123 by our system. Closed on Friday at 141. Next resistance is right here, not too far, guys. All right, so about 9 points away, which will bring us to 150. 150 is a big number for NVIDIA, right? If we can break through 150, we can see NVIDIA make another leg up, make another move up. All right, so good price action. Buyers holding nicely here. Holding nicely here. We have reaccumulation. We are going to go ahead and remove this, right, resistance line here so we can clearly see price is moving higher, and next big resistance is right here. All right, so our first buy signal was here. Could have added here, and you can certainly add here if it breaks through that resistance right here on NVIDIA. Microsoft looks good, guys. Buy signal here after the gap up, right? Broke resistance, so it's getting past sellers. Lots of good selling here and here and here, but we're getting past that resistance area here, big resistance, and we are moving higher. All green candles here, so that's good news. The mags, right, which is what we use to track the Magnificent Seven, buy signal here, holding nicely, right, trading between support and resistance. If we break through that resistance here, that's reaccumulation, we can certainly add to that position, and we have resistance right here. All right. Take a look at big picture on the Dow, guys. Dow big picture on the daily time frame. Here we are, buy signal here, a little pullback. Now we're looking to break through that resistance here on the Dow daily time frame. The Dow weekly time frame, right, for the week, which is last week, closed green candle. That's good news. Dow on the monthly time frame looks good, guys. Looking to get to that all-time high territory here. Amazing price action. Markets are holding. All right. All this is good news for equities. Okay. Our stock boss traders, bull master traders, no excuse. You should be putting your systems to work. All right. S&P on the daily time frame, buy signal here, breaking through that resistance. All-time highs is on the S&P. This is how close we are to the all-time highs, guys, on the S&P. All right. Remember, bull master, right? Most of your stocks in bull master will come from the S&P and the NASDAQ. Small cap stocks, all right? Small cap stocks will come from stock boss, and that's mainly the Russell. Okay. All right. So S&P on the daily time frame, again, buy signal here. Green candles, we're moving up nicely there. Weekly time frame on the S&P, guys, this is how close, again, we are to the all-time highs. All right. So we could get to there, to that number, to that highs right here this week if the markets hold. Okay. Monthly time frame on the S&P, look here. Guys, really good price action. This was the correction here, all the way down to that previous resistance becomes support. Nice bounce back, looking to break through, guys. Right, looks really good to break through. NASDAQ on the daily time frame, buy signal here, good price action here. Right, resistance is here. This is where sellers are sitting, so just be aware of that. NASDAQ weekly time frame right here, weekly time frame. Right, green candles here, right, held that trend line, green candles, resistance is right here, right, very close to that resistance level. All right, a lot of times we think, okay, resistance, right, we might want to short. Do not short at this resistance level unless we get evidence of sellers coming in. Otherwise, we need that to break through that resistance and that in order to push our prices higher. All right, NASDAQ on the monthly time frame, guys. Here's the all-time highs right here. Here we are. NASDAQ is looking really good. All right, so NASDAQ looks good. Your tech sector looks good. Everything NASDAQ looks really, really good right now, even the stocks. Okay, Russell, let's take a look at the Russell small caps right here. Look at the Russell, right, giving us some good price action. Buy signal was here. Pull back, held, broke resistance here on Friday, gapped up a little bit here. Good to see the Russell small caps getting in on the action. Next resistance will be right here. Okay, so plan for that, our stock boss traders. Okay, Russell on the monthly on the weekly time frame, white candle here. We need to recover that moving average. Okay, guys, recover that moving average and keep moving higher. All right, but good price action on the Russell. And look here on the monthly time frame for the Russell. Remember, these are small caps. We got a green candle for the month, right? Look at that here, guys. Really, really nice. Green candle here for the month on the Russell. We talked about Bitcoin here. All right, so Bitcoin, guys, right? We had a lot of resistance here. We've come down from that resistance, but right, we've got a nice update on Friday, gapped up this evening, and we got to get past resistance here, and eventually let's get past the high here, which is right at 111. Okay, all righty. Bitcoin on the weekly time frame looks good. Buy signal here. Gold, let's take a look at gold. Gold was moving up nicely. All right, just holding at that resistance level here. All right, so buy signal here, amazing price action. Gold looks strong, buyers are holding. Silver made a big move, guys, on Friday, gapped up, big candle as it breaks through that resistance right here. Beautiful price action, nice break of resistance. That's a convincing breakout here, guys. Look at that, gapped up, big candle here for the week. That's last week. Good price action. We'll get a new candle this week. Okay. All righty. Let's keep going. Crude oil, nothing here, guys. Just holding nicely here for crude. Not tradable, but holding nicely, consolidating. Bonds, we were starting to see a move higher in bonds. Let's see what it's doing here. Oh gosh, not again, right? It was doing so well, right? White candles here. We were looking to get past, right, that resistance here, recover that green moving average, and get a red candle. But look what we got, right? Got a red candle here. We were hoping for a green candle. Got a red candle, gap down, got a red candle on Friday. So the TLT is still in trouble there, okay? All right, so let's just hope it doesn't get all the way back down to that support level here. All right, hopefully we'll get buyers to come back in tomorrow. The dollar, all right, dollar is holding here, right, holding here. Not good for Forex, okay? All right, on the weekly also holding, monthly just holding here. Pound yen, all right, pound yen is trying to break out. Keep an eye on this, right? That can certainly move the Forex market. Also, we saw some movement on Friday. All right, we traded the dollar yen when we went live on Friday, and that trade did okay. All right, so we are breaking out, slowly breaking out here. We're going to move that resistance line right here. So let's see if we can get past this resistance here, get out of that box, and then start targeting that wider resistance, this one here, up here, and then hopefully break through, and hopefully we can get a similar run like this. I know that's wishful thinking right now, but hey, we never know, right? That's what we do. We are traders, right? Pound yen on the weekly time frame, same thing here. All right, we need to just break through that resistance and keep moving higher. This is why, right, we have two challenges right now. We have the dollar that's consolidating, all right, putting a damper on Forex. And we have the yen, the Japanese yen right here, that's consolidating. And then we also have pound yen that's consolidating also here. Okay, so we need to break through, make another leg up like here, right? So if we draw that in, that was consolidation here. Let's do that. All right. All right, this will make things clearer for us. All right, consolidation here. Buyers came in. We're consolidating here. All right, hopefully buyers can come in. And we are moving upward through that markup phase. We need reaccumulation, right? And same thing here, guys. We've got consolidation in here, and we broke out. All right, so we need to break out again. It does look good on the weekly time frame. Good consolidation there. All right, to break out. Here it was again, right here, that consolidation here. Buy signal, broke out. Consolidation here, buy signal, broke out. Right, consolidation here, we need a buy signal, and then hopefully break out. Again, that will help the Forex market. Current positions, as you guys know, right, Forex has been slow. Monster Scalper has been slow here. So continue to trade lightly. Be careful trading, okay? Let's go through current positions. We don't have any on the 60. No trades short, no trades long on the 60. No trades long, short on the 60, or short on the 240. All right, we do have some trades long here on the 240. Let's go through those. That's a 240-minute time frame. All right, let's see how they're doing there. And we'll take a look at the radar in Monster Scalper. Right, we're getting a bit more volatility, but not a lot. All right, so first pair here, EUR HKD, buy signal here, still holding. All right, looks like we got a bounce there. All right, so buy signal here, very choppy, but holding for right now on the 240. EUR HKD, EUR SGD, right? Buy signal here, sell signal that closed. So let's close that trade, please. And again, non-farm payrolls is out of the way, so hopefully we get some movement this week. That's the hope. That's the goal. All right, buy signal here, bit of a pullback, and we're looking to continue to move higher here. We can move that resistance level to about right here. Let's give it some room, right? We might consolidate in this area here, right? That triangle right here, and then hopefully continue to move higher. EUR/TRY, right? Euro dollar, all right? Euro dollar, same thing here, guys. So these are pulled back a bit. Buy signal here, all right? So let's get some buyers to come in, green candles, and then finally break out. GBP HKD, buy signal here, holding for now. All right, same type of price action there. Held support, right? Looks like it wants to challenge that resistance here again and then break out. Pound PLN has broken out. Buy signal here, very choppy trading, guys. All right, so if you're new to us, this would not be a trade, right? So we need, if you've got good experience trading with us, are familiar with the Forex market and our trading systems, certainly you can take a chance, but very choppy trading, all right? All in here, look at that, very choppy trading here. So buy signal here, looks like it wants to break out, but we have purple support and resistance, so buyers are under some pressure there, so just be careful, okay? That's all we've got for Monster Scalper Forex. All right, if we get some trades overnight, all right, or later this evening or early in the morning, we'll send those out, okay? All right, hopefully we can get some movement in Forex going again. I know it's frustrating, but it is what it is, right? We don't control the markets. On the daily time frame for Stock Boss, so remember, guys, these are small cap stocks under $10 here, really driven by the Russell. All right, let's go through these. Okay, so Stock Boss here. If you're in these trades, just manage your trades accordingly. All right, and as we go through these, right, white candle, we're still holding nicely, right? So big up there on Friday, right? On all the indexes, sectors are performing well. So if we get a white candle, we'll continue to hold those alerts. Okay, red candle, close the trade as we go through these. Okay, white arrow, close the trade, please. All right, so let's go through this. We'll go through this quickly. All right, what we want to see here, symbol is here. All right, so I'm not going to call out all these symbols. All right, symbols will be here. Your buy signal will be here, right? On the right side of your chart here, that blue arrow, right? As an example, that buy signal came in right here on CDE at $6.86. All right, nice move, closed on Friday at 9:37. So we'll continue to hold that that alert there. Okay. All right, let's keep going there. All right, COMM, and that's holding. All right, DNN, that's holding. All right, holding there, holding. Good price action. FIX, guys, look here, buy signal here, good price action. All right, this is such good price action. We're going to assume, based on the price action and the market, that it will break out. All right, do not enter here. All right, buy signal should have been right here at 382, right? And it's closed on Friday at 510. Boy, it looks good to keep moving higher, right? No guarantees. All right, but looks good to keep moving higher. All right, looks good. Good price action, all green candles. All right, that's good. Good. All right, the SBR. Buy signal here, guys, was at 495. Close on Friday at 519. Close the trade, please. So that give us sell signal there, so close the trade. That's holding. That's holding firm. Holding firm. That's holding. That's holding. Good price action there. Good price action there. All green candles. What we want, right? Look at that. NAGE, guys. Right. Buy signal here. Good price action. Bring in your lines. So bring in your trend lines, please. Just like that here. Okay. All righty. Good. 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 Good price action here. All good. Green candles, that's money. All right. SGHC, buy signal here. Nice breakout there. All right. All green candles there. All right, nice breakout. All right, white candles here, we'll hold on to that for now. That looks good, good. White candle here, keep an eye on it. Good. 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 Nice. All right, so it looks like we only had one that closed, I believe. One, right? All right. So that's good, guys. All right. Let's see here. And that's jet blue right there. Bull Master. Let's take a look. All right, Bull Master here. Okay. Same thing. Green candles, we're going to hold. White candles, hold. Red candle, that's going to be a sell signal to close. White arrow, sell signal. Symbol, price, action is on the right there, okay? All right. Holding nicely there. That's good. Good price action there. Good. Good price action there. Good. Good price action there. APG, look at that. Look at that. Good price action. Now we're going to find better price action in these larger cap stocks, okay? All right, these are in Bull Master over $10. Look at that, right? So we have it in both GE. Look at GE, guys. All right, GE, amazing price action, just hugging that trend line, right? Looks good. Buy signal came in at 213, trading at 255. Good price action. GEV also good price action there. Good. Look at that, guys. If you guys are not taking advantage of this, no excuse. If you have Bull Master and even Stock Boss, and you guys are not taking advantage of these moves, shame on you. All right, look at that. Good price action. Good price action. Hey there, welcome, welcome. Nancy, hey Nancy, welcome, welcome. Nancy, you just got your Bull Master system, was it? I think Bull Master Stock Boss. I forgot now. Stock Boss, Stock Boss. All right, so start looking for symbols to trade. All right, all green candles here. All right, remember, these are just symbols. We don't really care about the company with these systems here, right? We're just looking for a good setup, all right? SEZL, guys, that buy signal came in at 51. Look at this trade. And that's why you're here. Yes, good job. Nancy, you are always around learning, learning, learning. That's what I like about you, Nancy. All right, you're learning, figuring things out. All right, good for you. All right, so buy signal here, guys. We broke resistance here. Nicely done here. Gapped up. That buy signal came in at 51. Closed on Friday, 132. Really good price action there. All right, and that's financial sector. But we're trading all the sector. If it shows up, we're going to trade it because they're just buying, guys. The institutions are just buying. So nothing to close so far. All green candles there. All right, look at this one here. All right, TMDX, guys, the buy signal came in Bull Master at $80. Right, broke that resistance here. All right, 139. Let's bring in the next resistance near the high right here. Let's see if we can make it to this area here, which is 171, 172. All right, let's see if we can get up there. Okay, good price action there. All right, good. Netflix looks good. Yes, we did do stock boss already. But this will be available right after we finish. So you can watch it again. All right, not too long. Let's see here. All right, WING buy signal here at 251, guys. Good buy signal here. Look at that price, 374. All right, 374, and it's heading towards that resistance here. Okay, so although Forex, hey, we're giving us some trouble here, right? Just use your other system, right? Bull Master. All right, we should be using multiple systems so that if one market, guys, is not producing opportunities, we've got another system, another market that we can go to. All right, this is why we do this. Okay, we have multiple systems. All right, looks good. Good price action there. All right. I would say a good 85% of our traders have multiple systems. They trade multiple markets. All right. It's just price, guys. So it's just a different instrument. And we're still trading the price action. Okay. So you don't have to learn a different system. We're just looking for that price. So nothing to change so far in Bull Master. Good. Just amazing price action, guys. PLTR, Palantir, recovered nicely. Let's take a look here. All right, so buy signal was here, right? Most recent buy signal at 98, right? We were concerned about this white candle here, but we gapped up. Green candle here on Friday. That looks good there. Okay, to keep moving higher. Big candle here. Look at RBLX, all right, good price action here. That buy signal came in at 65, trading at 95. Look at that price action, guys. You're going to find in Bull Master mainly reaccumulation trades, okay? Mainly reaccumulation trades, all right? Rather than trades coming out of the markdown phase, all right? So good price action. All right, look at that. Which one here? ZS, guys, buy signal came in at 216, closed on Friday at 303. All right. All right. Good price action there. All right. And nothing to change. Royal Caribbean. Look at Royal Caribbean, guys. Buy signal here. Breaking resistance right here. Right. Breaking resistance here. Good price action here. Okay. And this one here. And the last one right here. So nothing to change in Bullmaster. All right. That's great news. Let's take a look at the US 30 and the NAS. We did have a couple of trades. All right. On the US 30 right here. All right. We had a buy signal. When we went live, let's see here. On Friday, which trade was it? I think it was this one here. Yeah. So we bought here. We actually called it right here. We got in here. All right. And then red candle sell signal came in here on the US 30. And on the NAS, here was the buy signal right here, right here. Right, so we had two trades here and here, got out on that red candle here. So great trading on Friday. Okay. All right. Stock boss, we're going to run it quickly, guys. We're starting to see symbols come in again. All right. All right. So stock boss, we have 188 stocks. Okay, so that's quite a bit, guys. So 188 in stock boss. We're tracking 22,000 stocks. Okay, so 188, that's really good. All right, that's really, really good. So our stock boss traders, you want to go through these, all right, this evening before the market opens tomorrow in the morning and start looking for opportunities. Okay, 188, that's a lot. All right, in Bullmaster, let's see here. We've got 200. So 188 in stock boss. All right, that's a lot. And then how much did we say? 202 in Bullmaster. 203 in Bullmaster, guys. So stocks are moving, stocks are moving, stocks are moving. Okay. All right. Monster Scalper. On the 240, right? I think we got up all the way up to right here at 12, guys. These were the only pairs in yellow. Everything else was in red. That's not good. All right. But now we've got some volatility coming in. We're at 25 now. We need that volatility to come on down. All right, we need more of these pairs in yellow here, okay? On the 60-minute time frame here, all right, we're all the way down here, but just be careful. I'm going to run through these quickly just to see if we've got any opportunities here, and then we'll be done. So still a lot of consolidation. Look at that. Horrible charts. All right, keep an eye on the yen pairs. The yen pairs are trying to make a move, but just be careful, guys. Those moves have not lasted, okay? All right, so I don't see anything major there. On the 240, let's see here. All right, keep an eye on the 240 in the yen pair. Still very early. All right, still very early here, but keep an eye on those, okay? All right, but the news is, the big news, guys, is Bitcoin. Bitcoin is moving higher again. All right, so Bitcoin is moving higher, gapped up, all right, this evening, and it's moving again. And then equities. All right, so remember, we got buy signals across the board. All right, so the S&P, NASDAQ, Russell, all right, S&P, NASDAQ, Russell, and the Dow, right? Tech sector is moving higher. Magnificent Seven, those are strong looking, moving higher. Looks good. Market looks good. Okay, so that's going to be your number one opportunity right now. Right? Stock Boss, Bullmaster, and then we'll see what will, Forex will do this week. Okay, again, non-farm payrolls, that's behind us, right? No, so we can breathe a bit. Hopefully we'll get some direction this week. Okay, guys, thanks for coming. Good luck this week, and I'll see everyone on Tuesday. Okay, take care. If you need to reach me, just get with me in our school community. And if you haven't joined our school community, guys, go ahead and do that.